you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. It's your boy Marlon, Big Favorite. And when I'm hungry, I like to make my way to Small Sliders, 1635 Barataria Boulevard, Marrero, Louisiana. Simple, on purpose. When I tell you their burgers are delicious, have some great sauce on them, I'm telling you, when you're just hungry and just need to grab a quick bite, this is the perfect place for you. Small Sliders. The customer service is nice. It's somewhere you can bring the family, hang out and chill, enjoy the atmosphere. Now I'm a big boy, so when I like to take my Small Sliders, I like to get the biggest smalls. Double patties, bacon, cheese, you name it. Just a delicious beside the trenches with your boy Marlon Big Favorite. Watch out there now. Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard.
Storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5.
Every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right. When you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody. Came home? Well, excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody.
It's that boy Fred.
Right now, don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4790.
Hello, somebody. It's Marlon Big Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Do you need a quick car wash? Well, if that's a yes, you need to visit Crown Car Wash, 1336 Stumpf Boulevard, Gretna, Louisiana, on the West Bank, baby. Crown's the best. You get a spotless wash, nice clean tires, reasonable pricing, and free vacuuming. My favorite part about Crown Car Wash, they open 24/7. That's right, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can visit Crown Car Wash on the West Bank, baby, and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast with Marlon Big Favorite. Watch out there now. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty, right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Right. And when I'm home, Louisiana, simple on purpose. When I tell you their burgers are delicious, has some great sauce on them, I'm telling you, when you're just hungry and just need to grab a quick bite, this is the perfect place for you. Small sliders. The customer service is nice. It's somewhere you can bring the family, hang out and chill, enjoy the atmosphere. Now I'm a big boy, so when I like to take my small sliders, I like to get the biggest smalls. Double patties, bacon, cheese, you name it. Just a delicious burger. And I like to top it off with my favorite, the cookies and cream milkshake. There are 3 delicious flavors: milkshake, chocolate, vanilla, and cookies and cream. Simple on purpose. Y'all come on and slide through, baby. And let them know that you heard about them on Inside the Trenches with your boy Marlon Big.
Right now. Yeah, right now.
Oh, it's Friday. Come on, do it your way.
Why you trying to leave me alone? I'm a boy, you know they come with doing you wrong. Now I'm playing, you should know that we've been in this too long. And all your friends really wish that they was on me on. Cause you know I got that.
Okay,
Forget about them, bro. Serious as they come on.
1s and 2s over here at Small Sliders Friday. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. Thank y'all for getting in on our live stream, as we do appreciate you all. Well, the New Orleans Saints has done it. They have released Fubu Wadagua out of Oregon State. Out of Oregon State, he has not only has the versatility, the athleticism that position needs, but he also brings value to the Saints' new offense. Y'all tweet me at BigFave504. We're here at Small Sliders Ball. So let's look at the guy, the pick, and I did mention he has a lot of versatility. When you look at a lineman like this, first and foremost, the Saints is running a wide zone offense. If you want to know how that looks, if you're an NFL fan, the best way to describe it is if you watch the San Francisco 49ers. In that wide zone, for a running back like Alvin Kamara, which was Christian McCaffrey last year, it's all about the cutback lanes, right? It's all about cutback. I was listening to my boy Ross Jackson. I got to get Ross on the show this week once the Saints finish their full draft. But Ross was talking about how now Alvin Kamara will flourish in this offense behind Faonga. I think he had a good point. Look at it like this, DJ. And if we could get Alvin a decent system, establish a running game again, we won't have to lean on Derek Carr to make all the plays up the field. You know, it won't be a situation where we have to throw unsafe balls to Chris Olave. He's covered now. Chris Olave is fighting for his life, and he's young. So now establishing a decent running game tongue twister. He gets it, though. By the way, this year's offensive lineman, boy, they had some names. It was Alu Fashanu, then Troy Fontenot. It was like, people talk about us and our accent here in New Orleans. It's like, y'all stay on, what is that? Takachula Palus? Chapatulas. That's what it said. You know what I'm saying? Chapatula, us? No, it's Chapatulas. Wait, what's your name? Boudreaux. You know, it's so I definitely get that his name and put the highlights up. You'll see it all, right? But what I like about this kid is he's versatile. Shy, remember we were talking about that. You were saying, man, but he's just a right tackle. Well, after interviewing the kid and talking to him, you could put him on the left side or the right side. It'll work out either way. But the individual, I want to say he was. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. I want to say he's 6'4" or 6'5". I'm pulling up his stats real quick. And by the way, while I'm pulling this up, y'all's phones right now, your cell phone, 4 pounds. So here's a guy that has that size. Now, before I dig into information about him, you need to text the word Big Fave, BIGFAV, to 94253. Again, that information is BIG. I see the truck going back. FAV 94. Unlock mouth water and food deals. 1, 2. Tickets to sporting events. So, I mean, let's just look at what's around the city. You have the New Orleans Saints. You have the Pelicans. You have the NOLA Gold rugby team. You have a few teams. So just think sporting. Pelicans, basketball is still rolling for right now. So I don't know. You know, it's playoffs. Hopefully we can get out of this 0-2 deficit. But we come home this Saturday. That may happen. VIP events. Legit, there's close to 150 festivals here in the Louisiana area. Most of them are in southern Louisiana. So make sure you get on that hot list. Free 99 is the best, especially in this inflation we're dealing with across the world, particularly here in the United States. Why not get something for free? So get on that hot list to unlock some deals. But back to Fuaga. He's one of those players. Fuaga. Fuaga is one of those players you can plug and play right now. The Saints needed to draft a starter. The day before the draft, James Hurst retired. He's your only veteran. Trevor Penning is still developing, right? They fell in love with the kid, drafted a kid that would have been still in the 3rd or 4th round, but that's another story. I'm no storyteller. But they brought him in the 1st round anyway, so we forced to deal with it, right? He got in there, and he wasn't ready. Kevin Hart voice, for real, FR. He wasn't ready. So I posed to move him to guard, draft somebody, which now they did that, but now you still have the Ramczyk situation. So is this a situation? What's up, fellas? Let's look at the Saints' new offensive line, right? You have this kid starting. Talise Fayuga. He's starting. That's 1. 2, Eric McCoy is your center. Cesar Ruiz is your guard, right? Later on in today's show, we're going to talk about which direction the Saints goes today. You know, they got pick 45. It's still tons of talent, so we're going to look at some of the best available, but still take a look at some of the Saints' needs. But, yeah, Fuaga, Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz. You do. Trevor Penning? So Trevor Penning and you, no. For you guy at the right tackle, Trevor Penning, I guess, at the right, Cesar Ruiz at the guard, and then I don't know. I would move Trevor Penning and put you. They got some work to do, but they also, the Saints might go ahead and draft another tackle today. They may go straight offensive line in this round. But look, y'all don't go anywhere. We will be back. We're going to dig deep into this Saints roster, talk about their second pick, and then, man, them LSU Tigers was litty last night. 3 guys win the 1st round. We got to talk about that. We live at Small Slider, 1635 Barataria Boulevard. Y'all come through inside the trenches.
Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, you gon' be somebody. Gonna need somebody. From LA to LA, they yelling hello, fade. Big dog, smooth cat with some mellow ways. In the 10th grade, I used to rock the mellow braid. My churn, I'ma do it for my neph. Do it for the hood when I march, clear step, hello. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body. Yeah, I'ma be somebody. You never know when you gon' need somebody. Hello. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'ma move my body.
Yeah. Okay. Lil CC on the beat. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the When I die, put my money in the grave. I really got a montage, so I'm always good where I'm at. Word to Junior, Jazzy, Baby J. Tell them when I die, put my money in the
workout. Need somebody. You never know when you gonna need somebody. Hello.
Hello, we back, baby. It's Inside the Trenches. I'm your host, Marlon, Big Faith Favorite, right? And we jamming right now off that little top, Shouts out to DJ Tune on the ones and twos. And this segment is brought to you guys by Uptown Sports Social, 3218 Magazine Street, across the river from where we at right now. We at Small Sliders right now, but make your way on over to Uptown. Was at Uptown Sports Social last night, enjoying the draft. We had Skylar Green come through, LSU great. He was drafted by the Cowboys 4th round, so he shared some of his stories about draft night with us last night. In addition to that, he talked about what it was like playing for the Saints as a wide receiver. And at the moment he came on the show, we didn't know what direction the Saints was going to go until we started seeing them old linemen fall off the draft. But that's something else, right? But shouts out to Skylar. And then we had a double treat because my other team, and he's someone who's young. He has tons of potential in this program. He's someone that will make an immediate impact like Ryan Ramczyk did. That's what he did when he first got here. We drafted him in the 1st round. He locked J.J. Watt up his first year. So we thought that was a good job by them by bringing him best need and Talise Fayuga. Oh, I got it. See, keep doing it a couple times, you get the names down pat. Now it's important for us, common sense being used. The Saints needed to go get the best available. I know they had their eye on Alu Fasanu. In my opinion, he probably, after Joe Oak, and I don't know if you feel the same way, Tarek, I felt like he, either way it goes. So that's something that I wanted to check out. Now when you look at 45, do the Saints go best available lineman? So let's go through some of the best available players left in the draft. Oh, boy, I don't know about, okay, Tune, I'm going to get to that one in a second. He's from Oregon State, big boy, big Samoan. He's coming in, and he knows, most importantly, guys, he knows how to run that wide zone offense. Alvin Kamara going to light it up. He going to light it up. We chilling here at Small Sliders Live. Folks are coming in now to get their lunch. We invite everyone who's coming out to get their lunch. If y'all have a little time, y'all know y'all don't want to drive and eat that burger. Y'all go ahead and sit down, enjoy the show. We have DJ Tune on the ones and twos. And folks I talked to this morning, we're excited about the pick because it was an area need. So we're still dancing through a potential number, who's still on the board at 45. So technically the Saints could use another offensive lineman, preferably best available tackle. So I'm going to continue to go down. But you still have guys like a Louisiana native, big dog wide receiver, could run a 4.5, right? Got the hands, big, like I said, big target. We are still missing a Michael Thomas. I'm not saying that Cedric Wilson can't get it done. I'm not saying that, even a big target at tight end with Jawan Johnson, but I'm just taking an honest look at the Saints' offensive line, roster, and looking at areas of need. The Saints need a center. It's almost official that the Saints are going to go best available. You still have a handful of good cornerbacks on there. You have Ladd McConkey, wide receiver from Georgia. He's still out there, right? Just kind of going through the look. You don't want to pass up on a good defensive player. The Saints was forced. How y'all doing, man? Welcome to Small Sliders Live. Feel free to y'all sit down and have lunch with us. We don't want to hop in that car and eat the slide in the car now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and enjoy that thing if y'all got a minute. We're talking about the Saints' first-round draft pick. They go Oregon State. Be a good idea to pull up their roster because we live in a time where people don't really use common sense like they supposed to. Let's think about that, y'all. We don't here's a common thing I just thought of, and maybe this will help y'all. I downloaded the Small Slider app. I got the Small Slider app on my phone. Y'all can go to y'all's Google Play Store right now or your Apple Store right now and get the Small Sliders app. It's free. Now check this out. If you're waiting on your Small Sliders meal, the reason y'all waiting so long, they don't use the heat lamp. So when y'all put y'all order in right now, that's when they're going to grab that fresh patty and start making your sandwich. So use that Small Sliders app. You put the order in. It'll tap your location in, and this service team, one of the greatest teams here in the city at small sliders, will definitely help you out. But we were going to look at the Saints' depth chart because that's the best thing to do. And shots out to OurLast.com because they do an excellent job of making sure. Oh, look at this, Tarek. Rashard, check this out. They have him starting over Trevor Penning. Now, this is just the way they got. This isn't the Ali Udo, the guy that they remember they had brought him in from Minnesota. They got him in at left guard, but he was a tackle in Minnesota. Eric McCoy, he's solid. Now, look, here's what's important there, y'all. Check this out. I'm looking at the depth chart, and you'll have somebody that can come in. It's Inside the Trenches, baby. We had small sliders. It's the post-first round edition. We getting ready for the second round. We got to talk a little bit more about this. Who do the Saints go with their second-round pick? And guess what? My old alma mater.
Hard to break rules. West side of town, it was hard to make moves. Hustle from 5:30 morning to late noon. Business by day. At night you turn goon. Ride around and getting it. On ESPN New Orleans, once to 8 if y'all come check us out then. And you can get the Gorilla. That's the Big Fave special. Uptown Sports Social, 3218 Magazine Street. Come on through, baby. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. It's Marlon Big Fave Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Do you need a quick car wash? Well, if that's a yes, you need to visit Crown Car Wash, 1336 Stumpf Boulevard, Gretna. Let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast with Marlon Big Fave Favorite. Watch out there now. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody. Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Fave Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You can do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. He has the heart of a champion.
Back, baby, it's Inside the Trenches. I'm your host, Marlon Big Fave Favorite. We're streaming live right now on the New Orleans Talk Network app. We want to take this time to thank Montero Motors, baby. That's 1512 North Causeway Boulevard. If you are looking for a new light car, you know what I'm saying? It ain't new, you know, a used car lot. But I saw a car on the lot with like maybe 500 miles on it. My mother went there. Now, Marlon, you know I'm on a fixed income. I can't be paying all that money on no down payment, on no car, or no big note. Went to Alberto. Alberto, my mom was able to put like $1,000 down or something like that. She drove off in a brand new Altima. She was excited. She drove to my sister's house in Dallas. She was bucked up about it. So y'all could be just like my mom. If you're not a fan of your vehicle right now, they take trade-ins, get some cash value, get that note down, and drive off in a used car like it's new. That's 1512 North Causeway Boulevard in Metairie, Louisiana. I was about to say Lil Reezy. Shouts out to Lil Louisiana too, my boy Lil Reezy, a constant guest of the show. Now, before the break, we were talking about what the Saints is going to do with pick number 45. So I was going through all these best available players. And, you know, it's some names it was just hard to pass up because it was like, man, I didn't think that guy was still going to be available. There's Zach Frazier. He's ranked 37. He's under the best available. He's an interior offensive lineman. My question, with Undu, with Trevor Penning, with bringing in Fayuga in just now, what direction should they take? Should they get an interior guy like Zach Frazier, senior out of West Virginia, one of the best available? Braden Frisk is still available. Like, really, Rick, he's still available. Braden Frisk, defensive tackle from Florida State, is still available. He tore it up against LSU. Do we get somebody to complement Bruzy on the other side? Because y'all don't forget, I know we get wrapped up in the draft, but it's still free agency. So you still have your guys you could cut or bring in. I wouldn't be surprised. Now check this out, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints go get Andrews Pete back. That wouldn't surprise me at all. He's sitting out there in free agency, especially, I mean, obviously nobody picks him up, but I don't think that's a bad deal to go get an Andrews Pete. He's someone that's familiar with the team. He probably would benefit from a Clint Kubiak's offense because he don't have to. Because I'm going to be real with you. Andrews Pete, and Tune, I know you watch them Saints games like that. He never really was an aggressive offensive lineman. He was a finesser. You know what I'm saying? He never really, like Trevor Penning, he's an aggressive lineman. He's going to try to maul you. You know, move him on the inside. You don't need to. It's too many swift pass rushers, particularly in our division. you know. Then we play Dallas this year. Michael Parsons. Come on now, like we need to make sure that our tackles are athletic. The kid we just got from Oregon State, Fayuga, he's athletic. He's heavy. He's big, but weighing 320. I'm somewhere. I'm telling my weight. I'm somewhere around that weight right now. I'm about 320, 320. I'm a little bigger than that, man. Dang, retire, you know what I'm saying? I eat over. And look, this is my cheat day right here, boy. I'm going in on that small slider. You feel me? Hello, somebody. But what I'm saying, hello, watch out down there. It's Friday. I was to be a little more active this weekend. But this kid is basically my weight. But now look at me, I'll stand up. He about right there. He about 6'6". I'm 6'1". Well, okay, with cleats on. I'm 6 foot and 7/8 according to the NFL Combine. But the point I'm making is, yeah, we have an athletic big dog on the edge. Do the Saints just go ahead and get the best available offensive tackle? It would be smart. Or what would be smarter? Because now you got to vet up. We don't need two, and let's go ahead and call Trevor Penning a young player. He's been in the league 3 years, but he ain't proved nothing on the field yet, Rashad. So at the end of the day, let's probably go to free agency for experienced, i.e. Andrews P. type player, bring him back, complete the line, because you need some solid starters for a non-mobile quarterback. Now, check this out. I was showing Shad film on Kellenmine yesterday. You know, I saw tons of film film on him, watch him in person working for LSU Sports Radio. Kellen Mond could be your backup quarterback to Derek Carr. You keep Jake Hanger, put him on a practice squad. Cut Nate Peterman, hook Nate Peterman up. Let him get these racks. You feel what I'm saying? He about to leave. After he get cut, he going to leave with about $700K. You know, just to be an OTA body. I barely left with $700. He could get $700K to be basic. Right? So, quarterback straight. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Here's where the plot thickens. Keon Coleman sitting out there. Lad McCarthy, Conkey from Georgia still sitting out there. You know what I'm saying? They got some receivers. They can wait later on. Here's a kid that's a sleeper. Jerry Rice's son. Braden Rice, USC. Who was one of the lead receivers for Caleb Williams? Braden Rice. Big like Michael Thomas. Because that's what the Saints is really. We don't really need a Tyreek Hill. We don't need a speedster small guy. We have that with Shaheed. Truth be told, we have that with Chris Olave. Chris Olave, about what y'all think? Maybe 6 foot tall? I'm going to pull it up. He's not that tall. We need a big target receiver. Now, the reason I'm not jumping on a big area need, a center, is because I think you're going to find some really, like the kid, Bo Deemer from Arkansas. I think he's available with one of the fifth-round picks. It looks like Mason Smith may not stay on the board long, so you might miss out on the opportunity. Do they go? I think if they go D-tackle, they're going to go Braden Frisk from Florida. If they go D-tackle, they're going to try to get one of these vicious edge rushers. Just going through there. Again, y'all make y'all way to small sliders, right? 1635 Barataria Boulevard for our folks streaming. I'm jealous of some of our guests sitting down eating with us right now because the food looks so good and I can't wait to get off. Been dreaming of small sliders since Wednesday. When it's Friday, gonna get here. Been dreaming of small sliders. It's inside the trenches, baby. We have it ourselves a good time here. We want to thank Montero Motors for sponsoring this segment. I'm just running with y'all. Okay, so Chris Olave. Okay, damn, I'm gonna get this wide receiver for the Saints. So Chris is, drum roll, come on ESPN. I had it right. You guessed it. He's 6 foot tall, 187. We need to go get 6'3", at least 6'3", Michael Thomas type body frame. So boom, you got Chris Olave and them. They're running your deep routes. They're taking the corners with them, taking the safety with them off of the top. You got the tight ends underneath. You got a for sure wide receiver underneath. You know this is about to be a complex offense, y'all, because we're running the same. So think about this. Think about how San Francisco offense looked last year. That's how the Saints offense is going to look this year. That offense did run its way to the Super Bowl. I mean, a 10-yard pitch hit to George Kittle. Deebo Samuel, think about it, Mike. Every time we pulling up Deebo Samuel highlights, he doing some type of reverse or catching something in space. Like this offense is not complex at all. It is not complex at all. So, yeah, we coming up on a segment 4, right? We getting to segment 4. You know we got to say the best for last. Them LSU Tigers. We're going to talk about the Tigers drafted in this year's draft first round. We're going to have some more Tigers fall off the board, too. And stick around. My YouTube folks, y'all know how we do it. Small Sliders Live. I will be performing live out here as well. Get that Jazz Fest weekend going right, baby. It's Inside the Trenches. I'm your host, Marlon Big Favor Wright, and you're watching us on ESPN New Orleans. Hello. Let's go ahead and jam out, tune.
Hey, beautiful, just gotta let you know, even after all of this time, girl, you're wonderful, just gotta tell you so, you always stay on my mind. Thinking about a love, praying to
ESPN New Orleans, 100.3 FM, Marlon Big Favor Right. Come join me every Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. at Uptown Sports Social. That's 3218 Magazine Street, New Orleans, Louisiana. Uptown Sports Social got them dollar wing specials between 6 to 8 if y'all come check us out then. And you can get the Gorilla. That's the Big Fave special.
Uptown Sports Social, 3218 Magazine Street. Come on through, baby. Hello, somebody.
Hello, somebody. It's Marlon Big Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Do you need a quick car wash? Well, if that's a yes, you need to visit Crown Car Wash, 1336 Stumpf Boulevard, Gretna, Louisiana, on the West Bank, baby. Crown's the best. You get a spotless wash, nice clean tires, reasonable pricing, and free vacuuming. My favorite part about Crown Car Wash, they open 24/7. That's right, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can visit Crown Car Wash on the West Bank, baby, and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast with Marlon Big Favorite. Watch out there now. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right. When you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody. Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car, or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello.
He has the heart of a champion.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Hello, somebody. It's your boy Marlon Big Favorite. And when I'm hungry, I like to make my way to Small Sliders, 1635 Barataria Boulevard, Marrero, Louisiana. Simple on purpose. When I tell you their burgers are delicious, have some great sauce on them, I'm telling you, when you're just hungry and just need to grab a quick bite, this is the perfect place for you. Small Sliders. The customer service is nice. It's somewhere you can.
Welcome back. Inside the Trenches. I'm your host, Marlon Big Favorite, and we are enjoying this beautiful Friday here at Small Sliders Live, 1635 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero. Yep, one more segment, then me and DJ Toon have to do a performance, and I am going to smash the biggie. Definitely. I'm have two of them. Two biggies, one with a shake and one with a fry. Yes, indeed, man. We want to thank Small Sliders for all that they do for the show. Godwyn Realty as well. Y'all hit up Joe at GodwynRealty.com. And if you're looking for, you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to sell a house, you're trying to buy property, land, rent, whatever it is you want to do, hit Joel up. They're on Sophie B. Wright Street, right on the corner of Sophie Wright and Magazine. You'll see the big G on the corner, Godwyn Realty. Make your way there. And remember, at Uptown Sports Social, we'll be there on Monday and every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Same thing we're doing right now. I have my co-hosts with me. They're dollar wing specials. When y'all walk in there, they're like flat screens all over. It's like everywhere you turn, you're looking at a TV, so you can't miss any games or anything. You're just checking everything out. And every Friday, we here, baby. Small Sliders Live. I love it because we're outside, especially it's springtime now. You know, the cooler weather has escaped us, and we're out here every Friday, roughly between this is one of our pre-recorded shows, so we usually start setting up around 11. Tune usually get on the microphone around 11 and the ones and twos, and then we get the pod going and we talk sports for about 2 hours. So that's usually our deal. Today was a special edition. We wanted to be able to put together something to talk about some of the big time things in the draft. You saved the best for last. Now the Saints was big time. We waiting on pick 44. My guess is that the Saints are going to roll with best available offensive lineman, or they're going to wait to get that guy in free agency and go get Keon Coleman or one of those top wide receivers, or bring in a powerful edge rusher. So those are just a few things I'm thinking about in regards to how the Saints are going to pick. But when you go to the state capitol, you start thinking LSU, right? Hey, fighting Tiger, fight all the way. Hey, fighting Tiger, win the game today. The Tigers won yesterday. I want to start with the second pick overall in the first round. This makes 4 first-round quarterbacks in LSU history. Burt Jones being 1, 2 being Jamarcus Russell, my old teammate, and most recently Joe Burrow, and now Jaden Daniels. So congratulations to Jaden to be a part of such an elite crew. But I want to take a look at where Jaden is headed in Washington, right? We know he's going to be the quarterback, but let's check out some of his weapons. He gets Terry McLaurin. Terry has arguably been a top 10, top 15, depending on how you look at a receiver in our league. They bring him in. He has Austin Eckler at running back, right? You look at the quarterback position, he has a guy like Marcus Mariota behind him. Marcus has been in the league now for a year. That's important. Look at this, y'all. People think, and I want to comment on this one too before I get back to the Washington Commanders depth chart. Y'all saw what happened last night? I know the draft happened, but what stuck out in last night's draft? Toon, you want to take a guess? What was a weird pick last night? Can't think off the top of your head? Anybody watch the NFL draft last night? What was a weird pick on last night? The Falcons. Look, Atlanta, we got it. We got it over here, the Falcons. That was weird, right? I thought they was going, Dallas Turner was gone, right? They're going to get their edge rusher. They drafted Michael Penix Jr. It felt weird for about a minute, but I said, I've seen this before. Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. It's the same thing. Boy, hey, Kirk Cousins field player, yeah, we about to pay you $150 million to turn him into an all-star. Hey, now, you're an all-star. That's what they just did. That's what they just did. Y'all saw that national championship. Michael Penix Jr. is it. I was hoping the Saints could have got him, real talk. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Most of my men out here, y'all will get this. You know how I knew that boy Michael Penix was cold? He was the only player at the combine had that do-rag on with no intention to get waves. Like, that's how I knew what was up. He was out there. All he was missing was a cigarette in his mouth. I'm telling you, he was out there with that do-rag, slinging that thing. Boy, I'm like, Saints, go get him. Go get him. Because now you can take starter Derek Carr, right? You can leave starter Derek Carr to turn him into an all-star. And that's what they did with Kirk Cousins. Boy, Arthur Blanks and them had a plan we didn't know that they were going to have. So, yeah, I wanted to see if the crowd was going to catch that one. What was weird? Like, everything else flowed. Now, Tarek's brother, Fred, he's one of our co-hosts as well. He made a good point. It wasn't until pick 15 a defensive player came off the board. 15 straight picks in this year's NFL draft, and nobody got touched on defense. So today is loaded with defenders. Like, this is going to be a big-time draft. So we're talking about the different targets that Jaden Daniels is going to have at Washington. Zach Ertz is there. Zach Ertz, a big dog tight end. They got him from Philly, so, you know, they got the enemy, right? LSU was on a roll last night. also drafted was Malik Neighbors at 6 to New York. Now, Toon, that didn't kind of give you some Odell Beckham's type vibes?